Okay, I have the words on my computer. Sternohyoid, origin, insertion, contraction. Zygomaticus is the origin, insertion, contraction. Depressor labia inferioris, origin, insertion, contraction. Mentalis is the origin, insertion, and contraction. Buccinator, origin, insertion, contraction. Genoglossus, origin, insertion, contraction. Quadratus lumborum is the origin, insertion, and contraction. Trapezius is the, from here up to here is the origin, and then coming over here is the insertion, and then the contraction brings your shoulders back. Tricep brachii is the origin up here, insertion down here in the ulna, and then the contraction straightens out your arm. Supinator is the origin, and then the insertion, and then the contraction. Dorsal interosseous is in your hand, so we got the origins in between the metacarpals, insertions up here, and then the contraction closes your hand. Adductor magnus is in here. You got the origin, insertion, and then the contraction brings your hip forward. Extensor digitorum brevis is in your foot. We got the origin in here, the insertion down towards your metatarsals, and then the contraction is going to flex your foot up. Your hamstring, we've got the origin up here, insertion down here by your knee, and then the contraction brings your leg up. Flexor hallucis longus, the origin's up in your shin, the insertion is down on your first toe, and then it brings that big toe up for the contraction. Piriformis is back here, so we got the origin, and then the insertion, and then the contraction opens your hip. Sternocleidomastoid, we got the origin, the insertion, and then the contraction turns and rotates your head. Pectoralis major, we got the origin, the insertion, and then the contraction. Teres major, origin, insertion over here, and then contraction brings your arm back. Extensor indicus, we got the origin right here. The insertion runs up with your pointer finger, and it actually points your finger up. Abductor digiti minimi is origin, insertion, contraction. Gastrocnemius is your calf. So the origin is up here, insertion is down here, and then the contraction is kind of like you're doing calf raises. Orbicularis oculi is the origin, and then the insertion is the skin around the eyes, and then contraction is you actually closing your eyes.